Right, so the H3 thing, yeah, it's getting worse. It's really only getting worse. We have a video from More Pegasus. Basically, the 3 people that H3 is suing are just absolutely losing their minds, setting up GoFundMes, doing all sorts of stuff. I say we just check it out.
Female Hassan, also known as Denims. Basically, somebody posted a clip of her literally months before, gloating about Ethan not suing her. And this clip aged horribly.
How's the lawsuit going? Nowhere, because Ethan Klein's too much of a sue me. Because he knows he'll lose. I love these people, though, that are like...
That's hilarious, bro. Sitting there saying, oh yeah, Ethan Klein won't sue me because he'll lose. Like, this is what I'm saying. I said this in my last video. Twitch streamers, especially these type of Twitch streamers that just, like, sit and react to content. I can't just calling myself out here. But, like, you get what I mean. These people that don't even put in any reactions, don't put in any, like, commentary, don't make it transformative at all. These people are so dumb. The reason they don't talk, like, during their videos and their reactions is because they have nothing to say. They have nothing smart to say. This person right here is literally breaking copyright law, sitting there saying, oh, yeah, you know, Ethan Klein won't do anything to me. Like, what?
Any day now, he's gonna sue. He's gonna sue. Chat, just a reminder, by the way, just a reminder, after he paraded on the internet about how he was gonna sue me and he wanted to sue me, guess what? Still no lawsuit. Oh my God, he's so bitch made. I'm actually pretty certain that his lawyer told him to stop going after me. His lawyer most likely said, dude, like, you, like, need to stop. Like, you actually need to stop. Whatever, you think I'm an idiot, you think I'm the dumbest person alive, that's fine. Go read the lawsuit. Maybe if you don't want to respect me, you can go respect a judge and a lawyer.
Oh my God.
Okay, so Denims, I need to know who this person is, because I still don't know. Is this person actually popular? Like, seriously. Because, bro, there's no way someone like that has millions of followers. It actually doesn't make sense to me. Denims, here we go. What, 100, like, bro, how do people like this have 100,000 followers? Who's watching this content? It's literally just her stealing content. That's all it is. I don't understand it at all.
You can't really say that she didn't ask for this. You literally called him a bitch. So, you know, he was just kind of playing ball. And now suddenly, Denims is just deleting all their shit.
Look
you
at
know,
the Denims straight in the
trying
top.
to crowdfund money when you yourself said that you would self-fund any lawsuits going forward. I don't know. It's just a bit of an L. And I can't wait till that smug look is absolutely wiped off her face. Now, this next part, she literally admits that she was stealing and that what she did was theft and just completely destroys her case.
Here, we'll make this on a grander scale. If you check your bank account and like Chase accidentally refunded you an extra $50, you might look at that and be like they were supposed to refund you for some charge or something, and then they accidentally gave you another $50. And you see that and you're like, I didn't see anything. Well, listen, they can correct it. They can find it themselves. They can correct it. I don't really care.
What?
Much, all right?
What mentality is this?
I don't really care that much. If some old lady on the street is like, hey, you know, do you have change for a $10 bill? Nobody carries cash around. But like, do you have change for a $10 bill? I just need to pay the meter. And she hands you a $50 bill instead of a $10 bill and says, oh, you know, times are so tough right now. But, you know, got to pay the meter. And you keep the 50. See how one of those feels morally worse? One of those feels like you're stealing from someone who does need it. Or you're stealing.
Okay, morals aside, what you're doing is still illegal. It doesn't matter if, oh, well, morally, you know, I'm not going after the singular creator. It's like, bro, I don't understand. Like, you can't put morals into this and put like, oh, I think, I feel. How you think and feel doesn't matter in court at all. The judge doesn't care how you think and feel. Like, bro, you're breaking copyright law and sitting there, like, literally boasting that Ethan Klein isn't going to do anything about it. Of course he's going to do something about it. You're stealing money from him.
I don't know, not a corporation. One of those feels worse. We're not talking about legality. It's theft regardless. We're talking about what is morally worse. It's theft regardless.
It's theft regardless. She's so dumb. It's theft regardless. What?
Oh my God. Oh my God. She, you know, I want her to fail and everything, but just seeing this level of stupidity is just like, oh my God. If I was a lawyer, I'd be like, please shut up. Please shut up. Oh my God. I would actually feel bad if I was stealing from a smaller creator. This is the classic Hassan Squad argument again. It's okay to burn cars and loot Apple stores because these people are rich. First off, stealing is never okay, obviously. Second off, somehow Ethan is being compared to, like, I don't know, Amazon or something.
That's what I'm confused about. It's like this person's trying to compare Ethan to like the big companies that, you know, it shouldn't matter if we steal from them. I see this a lot with grocery stores. It's a bit of a weird comparison, but like, hear me out here. Basically, in Australia, we have two grocery stores, Woolworths and Coles. Everyone hates them because they keep jacking up their prices. They have a monopoly over the entire country. I don't know how it is in America and the UK, but I'm pretty sure you guys have a lot of different options to choose from. Like, there's a lot of different, like, local produce, everything like that. But Coles and Woolworths have a monopoly over the whole thing. Everyone jacks up the prices, right? So people steal from them. There's been so much theft at Coles and Woolworths because they jack up their prices. No one can literally afford food anymore. Like, that's a whole separate topic about the economy in Australia. Like, that's a whole separate thing. But the point is, right, is like, just because it's a big company and it's morally okay to steal doesn't mean you should do it. Doesn't mean it's legal at all. So in Ethan's Klein case, and I don't know why we're comparing Ethan Klein to like big giant companies. Like he's literally just a singular creator who, for some reason, these Twitch streamers don't like. It's like, bro, you're still stealing from them. Like, it's still breaking copyright law. There's no workaround here.
The bigger picture, yes, Ethan is rich, but he still has a relatively small business. He's considered a small business. He has a bunch of employees, sure, but it's nowhere near to like a mega company. If you had any chance in this case at all, you just completely destroyed it. Now, basically,
she literally admitted it's theft regardless. Where'd she say it? She literally said it's theft regardless, but I think that it's okay, so it's okay. Like, it's so dumb. People like this actually infuriate me by how dumb they are.
In this case at all, you just completely destroyed it. Now, basically, people were calling her out for deleting all her stuff on like YouTube and Twitch and stuff, and then she responded saying that her reaction is now available on her Twitch profile, as if to sort of own the people, right? But there's a catch here.
Yeah, if you go to my channel right now, you can see.
How does she have 6,000 live viewers? This might be the dumbest person with a bigger audience I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
And right now, you can see videos, highlights. And here it is. This is the highlight that I uploaded so that I could have it on record. I guess I must have had the thought already before to do this, but yeah, it's right here. And here is the entire reaction that I had to the content puke. If you guys are ever curious to go look at it.
Right, guys, she just uploaded the entire reaction. Wow, I wonder why she would do that. Oh, wait. Turns out she actually left out the most important part in her so-called highlight here. In fact, she cut the main thing out that Ethan is suing her for. Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime if you like the content.
Wow, she literally cut this out to try and work around. This has to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Did she actually think that if she sits there cutting out the goddamn part where she says this, that it would actually hold up in court? Jesus Christ, these people
You
are
enjoyed
dumb.
your time here. So this was like the most damning part of what she said here. And she conveniently cut this out. And now she's trying to tell her one remaining fan that, I'm just re-uploading it just as it is. Nice try, you absolute moron. You got caught again. So anyways, Asmongold responded.
Because Ethan Klein's too much of a sue me. Because he knows. How's the lawsuit going? Nowhere, because Ethan Klein's too much of a...
Can someone remind me why Ethan Klein is suing Denims but not XQC?
Wait,
how can
what?
so many people be so retarded?
If you enjoyed,
okay, even I know that XQC is not as bad as like Denims and Kaceytron. I mean, the reason H3 is suing them is because they literally, like we saw in the last sort of the last sort of video about it, which if you haven't checked it out, it'll be on the channel. But the last time we talked about this, Ethan Klein showed a Reddit thread where it was literally like 3 streamers that he was suing, and they were genuinely like teaming up trying to boycott the guy, basically.
Klein is suing Denims but not XQC. How can so many people be so retarded?
If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video.
Didn't somebody comment on this? This is Legal Mindset commenting on this.
Lonesome Poet says, just got here and wondering if what Ethan did is considered entrapment. Sorry, and once again, I want to explain this stuff. I'm just laughing in general. So, and that's not a thing. You're probably thinking about like police entrapment or something else different. This is not criminal. This is copyright infringement. So no, there's no such thing in the law. It's enforcing your right. And I use the example once again of the house. It's like putting an alarm on your house. Is that trapping the burglar? No.
Dude, you know you're cooked when the YouTube lawyers are going after you. But yeah, we talked about this as well. This case obviously does not fall under entrapment in any way. You are always allowed to safeguard your own copyright. That is not considered like trapping anyone. If I'm not mistaken, that was like a Hassan argument that every one of his orbiters ran with.
or you're stealing from, I don't know, not a corporation.
Well, it's a good thing the way that you feel about something isn't the way the law is. Well, I feel
That's
differently
exactly what I'm
about
saying.
this. It's
Oh yeah, like good thing I'm stealing from a corporation. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's still against the law. You still can't do it. You will still get sued and you will still lose a lot of money.
okay when I do it.
We're not talking about legality. It's theft regardless. We're talking about what is
So
morally
dumb.
worse.
It's theft regardless.
You can tell she doesn't have a lawyer.
Don't worry, guys. Denims will be crowdfunding the lawyer as well. She's gonna ask one
Does
of her
she not
simp
have a
moderators
lawyer?
to do it for her.
Oh my god, she doesn't have a lawyer. I mean, she's not very smart, so I'm not shocked.
Dude, I can't wait till these flippin' losers all go broke, bro. The most vile, disgusting people out there who want to do real world harm over an internet argument. Like they wanted to go after Ethan's kids and shit. And now, you know, you reap what you sow, you get what you flippin' deserve. You wanted to play hardball, you got hardball. And I actually wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't have lawyers right now, because I can't see any normal, like,
so we're just
well-meaning
speculating,
lawyer
but
allowing
most
you to
likely
do
she
that shit
doesn't.
unless she just ignored what they said. But anyways, she then tries to pretend that Ethan is the one who doesn't have lawyers, actually, even though he's literally gone to court in the past and won.
I am not going to litigate this case on the internet. I'm going to litigate this case in a court of law. Okay? What I will do, however, is show you guys how bad this
Wait,
video
she's
is that
racing. Oh my.
Court in the past and won.
I am not going to litigate this case.
Denims vs. Ethan Klein Fair Use Lawsuit Defense Fund. Get out of here with this BS. Oh my god. Anyone who's actually donating to this is genuinely just throwing their money at a brick wall. You do know there is literally no way Denims is winning this, right? She literally has, like, there's actually no defense. No lawyer is taking this case if they actually want to keep their reputation. Any lawyer that takes this case is literally, they'll be fired by whatever firm they're from. They will lose so bad. Ethan Klein's gonna win this so easily. I'm not even trying to meet right Ethan Klein. I've said some things in the past. I don't think that Ethan Klein's actually said that are good. I think the guy said a bunch of stupid things, but in this case, you're cooked. There's no way out of this. Seriously.
On the internet. I'm going to litigate this case.
10K
in a
is
court
not
of law.
winning you this.
Okay? What I will do, however, is show you guys how bad this video is that he made. And second, how bad this document is. And after reading it, I am starting to be concerned that a lot of it was actually written by Ethan. What's 10 divided by 10 Klein?
Yeah, I don't know if this strategy of pretending you have the high ground is gonna work, but I think this is one quality unique to this specific Hassan orbiter. She absolutely loves gloating. This is just her thing. She loves to act extremely, extremely smug. Oh, Ethan is never gonna sue me. Literally sues her. Same thing right now. Oh, Ethan doesn't have lawyers. Oh, he's not gonna win this. I just want to see her reaction when she loses the case. Also, let's not forget the elephant in the room.
I
She
agree.
admitted it was theft, bro. Like, there's no coming back from this. You're cooked. Every single clip I've ever seen of Denims makes her look like an evil and obnoxious bitch. Denims has been so confidently wrong about everything regarding this situation.
Yeah, I
So-
wish she was so confident and smug about what she's saying as she was right, because it would make it really cool if she was as right as confident as she is. But goddamn, she just is dead wrong
Ethan
about
also
everything.
responded with just like a cringe emoji. Anyways, now Asmund talks about the lawsuit.
Ethan, please stream this lawsuit. Please stream it.
Oh, bro, that
please
would be
stream it
awesome.
so I can react.
Please, I need this, man. I really fucking need this. They can cry, they can bitch, they can get mad, they can act like they're, how can you say something bad about me when I'm trying to fight against the genocide? That's not gonna work in a court of law. And so they really should worry. They should be worried, because the entire apparatus that supports them is completely artificial. It's totally artificial and it's retarded. So the moment that you have people that actually, give a shit about reality, this immediately is going to fall apart.
Oh, yeah.
And so don't you dare
No
criticize
one's
me during-
supporting these three. No one's supporting Kaceytron, Frogan, and Denims at all. Like, it's literally all one-sided. Everyone's on Ethan's side. And that normally doesn't happen. So, it's bad when, normally when Ethan Klein's in a debate, it's normally like 50-50. Like, some people agree, some people don't, whatever. The majority of people are on Ethan's side and want these Twitch streamers to fail. Like, especially Denims. Oh my god. Denims Street? Like, seriously?
during a genocide, exactly. Their incomes this year is about to get
Denims from
genocided.
Denim
Yeah,
Street.
you're right. She said she's countersuing for doxing her, which I don't think he did. I don't think so either. And I think that if they do anything about it, or they try to get it shut down, it's just going to make it worse. Once things like this start happening, usually they keep happening. And so, like, I feel like they're basically cooked no matter what. And
I don't think there's any way out of this at all.
Perfect time to ventilate. Denims raised 15K. For Ethan, that's nice of her to do that. It really is.
Yep, that's really the best part. All of this money is either getting eaten up by lawyers or going straight to Ethan.
Did she have a 100K goal, by the way? Did I see that right? Hold on. Let me go back to the actual goal. 100K. Are you out of your mind? Oh my god, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Try to get it shut down, it's just going to make it worse. Once things like this start happening, usually they keep happening. And so, like, I feel like they're basically cooked no matter what. And this is Summit. Perfect time to
going straight to Ethan. But anyways, that's some poetic justice here, and the politics excuse is finally coming to an end. How many times have these absolute losers stood on the grave of Palestinians and said, oh, whatever the heck I'm doing is justified, including supporting committing crimes because of genocide or whatever excuse they had. People are waking up and people are tired of this bullshit. Then Asmund talks about Twitch permabanning them.
So anyway, ego overrides logic. Yeah. And if the thing is that what I think the real master stroke of this is that if they get convicted of this and they get in trouble of it, Twitch might actually ban their accounts permanently because they were using, and again, proven in a court of law that they were using the Twitch terms of service as a tool to facilitate breaking the law.
This is the thing with Twitch bans. They're so just, like, useless. It's literally like pressing a dead button, to be honest. It's like the subscriber button these days. That's what banning a Twitch streamer is. Because I swear, we see it all the time where someone will get banned for 7 days, then they'll change it to 3 days, then they'll change it to permanent, and then 3 weeks later they'll be back. It's like, bro, Twitch banning someone's account doesn't really mean anything at all. Because people get unbanned all the time, way too often. They flop and change their decisions. And it's like, obviously, Twitch makes mistakes, but they make mistakes like it's no one's business. How many times? Bro, I think Kaceytron's been banned a few times. Everyone in the AMP squad, all the biggest streamers, I think have probably been banned permanently, like 4 times, and they're all back. Like, sure that they might get banned, and they'll say it's permanent, and then, like, 3 days later, they'll get their account back. Like, that's kind of how it's gonna happen, I feel like.
Right? Like, literally, I think Twitch could be in a legal situation where they would have to do that.
I mean,
I don't know that. I'm not certain about it, but there's
legally, they may have to do it permanently. I feel like that might be a different situation. I'm more just talking about, like, general cases where someone will show something bad on stream, someone will say something that's against the TOS, they'll get banned. If there's, like, a legal case where they literally, like, break copyright law and, you know, the judge literally forces that. I mean, again, like Asmund said, like, we don't know if that can actually happen, but if it does, they might be cooked.
Possibility, right? Bro, cut that thumbnail. I'm just saying, right? Civil, not criminal, though. It doesn't matter because it can still be used as evidence that Twitch doesn't care about people doing this if something bad happens in the future, right? It's the precedent that it sets, not necessarily the fact that it happens, right? Like, I mean, the thing itself, like, I don't think Twitch really cares one way or another.
This could really
like,
change the landscape.
It's the precedent and that issue more than anything else.
And honestly, it's a good thing. It's a good thing because, bro, like, the amount of people getting away with this that literally just, like, sit and react to videos and don't say anything and just basically steal views from the original person. It's like, it's becoming more out of hand now than it ever has been. So I think it's good that Ethan's stepping up. I'm fully on board with him, by the way. Like, I tried to stay neutral at the start of this, but yeah, these guys are actually
Dan would never do this out of his own volition. He's too stuck on Hassan's sack, of course. But if a court of law forced him to do it, then nothing is really impossible. But yeah, that argument can definitely be made, and it would be ironic if they got banned before Asmongold, who is definitely hated by Twitch. And the day Hassan gets permabanned, bro, I might actually throw a party. I feel like everybody should be invited.
But then again,
that
it
shit would
doesn't
go
really
harder
matter
than the Super Bowl. And don't worry, it won't be a Diddy party. That's a Hassan Piker exclusive. Now, XQC also talked about his experience with Denims and how she treated him while he was getting sued by his ex-girlfriend. Just some context if you didn't know, XQC went through a very public breakup in which his ex was, you know, trying to take 50% of his assets and claim they are married, and when they actually weren't or something. It was really messy, and she was pretty crazy. And of course, Denims immediately goes to the side of women equals good.
Yeah, I was looking at a thread about, like, the whole, like, Ethan lawsuit, whatever, right? And it hit me out of nowhere because I completely forgot, right? This Denims person that was being weird and antagonizing me in real life at that party about the lawsuit when I was going through it, right? Hey, buddy, enjoy the legal bill and enjoy the lawsuit. You fucking deserve it. You absolute lord. Hey, enjoy the fat fucking bill, you moron. Holy shit, I can't.
Oh man, I mean, revenge for XQC, I guess. But not surprised that Denims would do that. She seems like the type to hop on any drama ever to support the wrong side. Women equals correct, unless you're Jewish. Then you don't
So
qualify
she's that type
for
of person. Okay, that kind of makes sense. The whole, like, if you're a woman, you're right. That makes sense.
Denims here obviously got
Just
a
by taking one look
PhD
at her, I
empathy.
can kind of
She got her
see that.
personal lessons from Professor iDubbbz. So if her OnlyFans income goes directly to Ethan to pay for the legal fees and damages from violating copyright, and she has no other actual income otherwise, does that make Ethan her pimp now?
I mean, technically.
Anyways, let's move on to Kaceytron, the person that literally nobody knew about before this drama started. So here we have
Isn't
a tweet by
Kaceytron the one that,
playing-
like, smoked more in a reaction to an Ethan Klein video than actually talked? I think it was literally, like, 18 minutes of smoking versus 15 minutes of actual talking. That was
victim,
nuts.
support my GoFundMe. A short rant. I am so tired. My entire existence on Twitch after I started 13 years ago has been
quit the
incel
sob
harassment
story.
campaign after incel
Dad, I started 13 years ago. This has been my whole life. It's like, bro, you're still breaking the law. No one cares.
harassment
No one
campaign.
cares.
Yeah, tell it to the judge. Men with much larger audiences than me have harassed,
Why is it always that thing? Men. Oh, yeah. You just had to add the word men in there. It's like, the men did this to me. Like that's no defense at all. You still did what you did.
I'm slandered, swatted, cyberstalked,
Oh, damn.
and tried to get me to neck myself for a decade. Through these endeavors, very few of my peers have supported me because they don't want to evoke the same
Okay,
hate.
look, obviously this sucks, right? Men with much larger audiences have blah, 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 harassed me, defamed me, tried to get me to end my life. Why is this in a thing against Ethan? Like, it just feels like you're trying to tie it all together as a way to tie it all into Ethan to make him look bad. When he hasn't done any of this to you. He hasn't harassed you, he hasn't defamed you, slandered, swatted your house, cyberstalked, whatever. He hasn't done any of that. But you decide to add this in, and like, of course, if this has happened to you, like that's terrible, right? Like, I'm not saying that that's good at all. I'm not like making fun of you for it. Like that's terrible. But to tie it all into this thing with Ethan Klein is just stupid.
It's been extremely isolating. I've been thrown
Like,
to
this
the
has
wolves
nothing
to
to
fend
do
for
with that.
myself. Now a millionaire has specifically chosen me as a target for a frivolous lawsuit, not only because they know I don't have the monetary means to defend myself, but because they knew that targeting specifically me would evoke the support of extremely large incel audiences who would once again harass
Yeah, woe is me. I don't have the monetary gains to defend myself. Well, don't defend yourself then. Like, you've literally blatantly broken the copyright law. Like, there's no way out of this. Literally at all.
me and Matt. Of course, it was targeted you so that we would wake up the incels, obviously. What a complete moron. Oh my god, you are not the main character. My biggest fear in all of this is that I will once again be left to fend for myself as mass
You
harassment
already are.
campaigns
Whether
slam-
you have money or not, you already are. No one's on your side here. No one is on you, Kaceytron, Frogan, Denims. No one's on your side at
to
all.
harass my character. I'm also fearful of my financial future and my ability to provide for my family. Being told relentlessly that you're
cry
gonna lose
more,
everything and have
honestly.
generational debt for the rest of your life must be fun. Well, that's literally the shit people neck themselves over. Of course, you play the card that, oh, I'm gonna neck my dude. You can't just do that anytime you're criticized. I often cope with humor. You do? When has this woman ever been funny? As most people who have overcome hard obstacles in their lives do, but I've reached my breaking point and acknowledge I need more help. I'm hoping to be back streaming Wednesday. Love how your Mickey seemed like a random attack, not how you broke fair use. Now here we are on her GoFundMe page, and turns out
Jesus
she's raised
Christ.
the least money out of Frogan, and then she's raised lesser money than Frogan. You actually cannot be serious. You're cooked. 9% funded.
And that's
Ay,
all
ay,
just
it's
going to
hard.
Ethan Klein. Oh my god, he's actually got the biggest bag of his life. This decision to sue these three is literally the biggest bag this guy's ever gonna make. That's actually
Okay, goal,
nuts.
which is not even enough, I don't think. Let's see the donations. We got $65. Hey, Kaceytron, I heard about you a
What
couple
is it?
days
Yeah,
ago.
I wanna
when this
see these
happened.
messages.
Wish you all the best. Please do what you're doing. You seem like a really fun person.
Jesus.
Nah, this has got to be dead internet theory, bro. There's no way. You got this, girl. I hope Ethan and his settler lawyer are embarrassed. Of course, settler lawyer. That's crazy. Anyways, responding to that tweet playing victim, I think I speak for the entire internet when I say, we do not care. Literally cry about it, smoke up a storm or something to cope, whatever you want. You absolutely deserve this. You're a vile person. You violated fair use. You wanted to steal his content. Now, out of nowhere, Anissa Joma, or iDubbbz' husband, has chimed in saying Kaceytron is objectively the funniest person on the internet. Anyways,
Why
turns out they're
is
all in
iDubbbz' goddamn wife joining in on this? Are you serious? Is she being sarcastic here? Is she actually taking the side of these three absolute losers? I don't know, to be honest. I seriously don't know.